It's Tuesday, the 25th of October 2022, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to Week 2 of Festival of the Lost. We got Nightfall info for the week, seasonal challenges, Banshee's weekly weapons, and what's in the Eververse store this week. Well, if you're new around here or found this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Okay, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week. Well, it is the second week of Festival of the Lost, so get those God Roll weapons. So we've got 2 weeks left of Festival of the Lost, so go and get that loot. In terms of the Nightfall for the week, we got the Disgraced. That one is on the Cosmodrome. That one is back. And as for the weapon this week, we've got Malicious Birthright. That is that returning weapon from Vanilla Destiny 2. That means the Disgraced is also the Grandmaster Nightfall. If you complete that Grandmaster Nightfall, you're going to get a chance at an Adept Malicious Birthright. Well, Trials of Osiris will be back at the weekend. It's not available right now, but it's going to be back on Friday, and that will be around until reset on Tuesday. Don't forget, some great weapons are leaving. That includes Reed's Regret. Make sure you get into Trials this weekend and get that loot. Well, next up, let's have a look at the seasonal challenges, and we've got week 10. So first of all, we've got Freebooter 2, so open expedition bonus chests and chests from Master Catch Crash. Also, spend plundered Umbral energy at the star chart to focus engrams throughout the season. Next up, we've got Shaper 3, so level seasonal shaped weapons to level 20. Then we've got Thunderlight, so defeat targets with Arc or Stasis supers, and combatants defeated in Catch Crash and Expedition and defeated Guardians will award bonus progress. We've got EDZ activities, so in EDZ earn progress by completing bounties, patrols, public events and lost sectors. And finally, we've got Intended Authority to acquire the Vanguard Ornament for Crime Mutiny. That one should be nice and straightforward. Next up, let's have a look at the Witch Queen reset items over on Savathun's Throne World. We've got a new weekly mission, so that is a really good source of Ascendant Alloy. We've got the Wellspring. Today is a Defend Day. You can get some Pinnacle gear. We have the Vox Obscura mission. Again, you can get some Pinnacle gear. And moving over to the Preservation mission, again, you'll get some Pinnacle gear. Moving on to the raids next. So first of all, we've got the Vow of the Disciple. This one actually is the featured raid for the week. That means you will get a Pinnacle drop at the end. Have a look at the rest of the raids. So first of all, head on over to Europa. Check out the Deepstone Crypt. Challenge this week is Copies of Copies. Moving on, let's go to the Legends tab. In the Vault of Glass. Challenge is the only Oracle for you. And in Kingsfall, the challenge is the grass is always greener. I do believe that is a new challenge for the Kingsfall this week. Heading on over to the Dreaming City now. Got the Last Wish. Challenge is the Summoning Ritual. We've got one more over on the Moon. Got the Garden of Salvation raid. Challenge is 0 to 100. We're talking about featured content for the week. The featured dungeon is going to be the Pit of Heresy. Find that one on the Moon. If you complete that, you will get some Pinnacle gear. Next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the Pinnacles for the week, starting with the Vanguard. The Nightfall for this week is the Disgraced. That is over on the Cosmodrome. And the weapon is going to be the Malicious Birthright. Same for the Grandmaster Nightfalls. The Disgraced will be your featured Grandmaster Nightfall for the week. And if you complete that, you'll get an Adept version of the Malicious Birthright. Or at least you will get a chance at an Adept version of the Malicious Birthright. Check out Vanguard Ops. So put on your Arc subclass, do 3 Vanguard Ops, and you will get some Pinnacle gear. Next, let's check out Crucible. The rotating playlist this week is Team Scorched. Do 3 control matches, you get some Pinnacle gear. Also, get some Pinnacle gear in Crucible Labs. And as I mentioned, Trials of Osiris will be back at the weekend. Checking out Gambit for the week, so do 3 matches in regular or freelance, and you get some Pinnacle gear. Well, we are in the tower. Say hello to the big spooky tree there. Come past Tess. Eva, I should say. Or Eva. Well, let's check out and see what Banshee 44 has for us this week. Okay, so first of all, we have the Perseus D. This one comes with perpetual motion and explosive payload. Not too bad at all, and that, of course, is a stasis weapon. We have the Enyo D, tunnel vision and vorpal weapon. There's a pretty good PvE role. We've got the Snorri FR5, Verve Plus and Reservoir Burst. I have a feeling that one is going to be very, very popular indeed. Then with Funnel Web, we've got Perpetual Motion and Thresh. That is not easy for me to say. Obviously, we've got the Palmyra B, Ensemble and Frenzy. And we have the Typhon GL5. That is stats for all and Adrenaline Junkie. I think the Snorri FR5 stands out for me this week. Surplus and Reservoir Burst. Have a quick look at that. When the battery is full, your next burst deals additional damage and causes enemies to explode on death. And also increase handling, reload speed and stability with each fully charged ability. Yeah, so that one is going to be really good this week. Okay, next up, let's go and say hello to Tess in the Eververse store and see what she has for Bright Dust. First of all, we've got Reanimated Verve shader. Quite nicely with the pumpkin there. We've got Murder of Crows. Pretty cool TRANSMAT effect. Very good for Halloween. Of course, this week, we've got It Was You. Emo. Pretty good emo. Regular old one. It's pretty good. And we've got Hexing Shell. Look at that. Excellent. Have a look at the rest of the Bright Dust items. We've got the Howling Projection. We have an ornament for Parasite. Very strange. Don't think I'll be picking that one up. We've got Spider's Mask. Missed out on Spider the first time. You can pick that one up for the steep, steep price of 1,200 Bright Dust. Not sure about that. Got the Desmodus. Looks like a bat. Excellent. We have the Hazy Future Shell. Like an 8-ball. That is incredible. No, they existed. We've got Peaceful Rest. Oh, I think that's from last year. Maybe the year before. And we got Boo. Very good. We have Stasis Entrance. For all you Stasis fans, we've got Guiding Light. Really nice. We have Vex Arrival. Very popular one, this one. We have Breezy Clear. One that I don't have in my collection. Ah. Weird, but I like it. I get it. We've got Argent Terratorn. Rings a bell. Seen that a few times. We have the Amethyst Veil. Try that again. We have the Amethyst Veil. Okay. Just got to put more oomph into it. Quite like it as well. Then we got the Lilac Bombast. My shaders. Let's go. Pilot Bombast. Well, that is it for your weekly reset information on the 25th of October 2022. The big news this week is it's week 2 of Festival of the Lost, and you can also go into the disgraced Nightfall to get hold of that malicious birthright. But whatever you get up to in Destiny 2 this week, hope you have a good time. Let me know in the comments what you're going to get up to. As always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again, and I'll see you soon.